This health news segment is brought to you by theblackbusinessschool.com. Theblackbusinessschool.com. Yes, I am a faithful member. Incredible, non-optional wealth building education from arguably the greatest B1 financial guru in the world, Dr. Boyce Watkins. Visit theblackbusinessschool.com today and start building wealth as you build your health. You all remember the late Tori Bowie, or Bowie? Remember the late Tori Bowie, the track star that they said who died? Well, I have yet another unfortunate update. Now her coach is blaming mental health. Coach is a black man, by the way, but he is a verified coon because I looked him up and saw that he's married to a white woman. So the coach is a black man, but I did look him up, so I can't really trust why all of a sudden now he's blaming the death of this sister on mental illness. Where was he at? This story, you see how they do you when you die? You see how they treat you when you die, brothers and sisters? Just negativity after negativity coming out about the sister can't rest in peace. Now the doggone coon coach is married to a white woman. Now he's saying it was mental health. This is going way back in May. Remember, when it first came out, it was nothing. It was nothing. It was silence. Now, all of a sudden, then it was, she was 8 months pregnant. Then it was ruined. Then it's drugs. Then it's this. Now here he come out. Died in May they're calling it childbirth complications with respiratory distress and eclampsia also contributing to her death. Eclampsia. The European medicine industry. That's a condition in which one or more convulsions occur in a pregnant woman suffering from high blood pressure, often followed by coma, imposing a threat to the health of the mother and baby. So that sounds like some type of seizure. Okay, so now the coach is saying that she was diagnosed with bipolar. An autopsy has shown that she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. That's interesting. An autopsy, he says, and then her coach says the late runner's mental health struggles were not taken seriously enough before her death. The three-time Olympic medalist who died from childbirth complications in May had the mental health condition listed under her medical history in her autopsy, and it may have played a role in her death. So they are doing every single thing they can to make sure that there is not a shadow of a doubt in our minds that this had nothing to do with the stick. Officials from the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic, they just won't leave this alone. Paralympic Committee and U.S. Track and Field told the outlet that Bowie had not sought treatment even though she had access to mental health surgery. So now we talking, why are they so hell-bent on trashing this sister? I ain't never even heard of it. They are hell-bent on trashing this sister. They are hell-bent on trashing her like this is a smear campaign. This is a smear campaign. It started off as supposed to be tragic, and now it's just a smear campaign. Why are they hell-bent on smearing it? So they said that, so all this stuff that was not at first, and then it's like every month, it's like, why don't I just come out with it, be done with it, and let the sister rest in peace and the family and the friends, be able to heal and move on with their lives. Do you all understand what I'm saying? I've been covering this topic for several months now. And every single time a new report comes out, it's getting worse and worse and worse. BoyceWatkins.com. BoyceWatkins.com to stay up to date on important financial updates, events, seminars, everything the premier B1 financial guru of our era has going on. You don't want to miss it. Very important to be on Dr. Boyce's email list. Tons of uncensored financial information you will not receive anywhere else, especially financial empowerment specifically for the Black community. BoyceWatkins.com. So officials So again, they say she had not sought. She said they also noted she had not had much assistance from friends, family, or medical professionals throughout her difficult pregnancy. They claiming that she weighed 96 pounds at the time of her death. So they're claiming that she starved herself to death because of mental illness at 8 months pregnant, well below her weight of 130. Her former coach said that it's not that she had slipped through the cracks, but he thinks people didn't take it seriously enough. So what the heck were you doing? What were you doing then? There were several calls submitted to the police and the U.S. Olympic Committee from people concerned about her health in the months leading up to her death. They obtained records of a 911 call from a family acquaintance asking police to check up on Bowie at her house after they noted that no one had heard from her in days. They said she was living without power. They were concerned about her health. Another acquaintance called the police telling them that she didn't feel safe because of the smell coming through the home. They says they saw her sleeping on a park bench. I mean, they just coming out full force now. One concerned neighbor alerted the U.S. Olympic Committee and then notified the U.S. Track and Field, which put in a call to Bowie's agent, Kimberly Holland, but Holland said Bowie did not need help and didn't have any red flags. And remember, when I first did this report, it was none of this information. So agent saying she was fine, coach coming out months later now saying it was mental health, saying that people weren't helping, but he not stating what he was doing. Now they saying she was on park bench, 8 months pregnant at 96 pounds. Autopsy says she was bipolar, because when this initially came out, stories were raging that this had to do with the medical decision. And it seems like to me, they are hell bent in stumping to the ground any ounce of doubt that it was that. That seems to me to be the mission. And will you all just let this girl rest in peace? Will you please just let this girl rest in peace? And if she really was pregnant, will you let her and the child rest in peace? Please. It's coming on September now, and this happened since May. My 2 new books are finally available for pre-order for this month only. August 2023. Use the promo code NEWBOOKS23, NEWBOOKS23 to get 25% off plus a signed edition of my new Exposing the Slave Theology of the Black Church Concerning Health and Nutrition, and my other new book discussing the jab from a biblical perspective. I can't say or show much on my book on the jab due to censorship. That's why you only see my Exposing Slave Theology book on the screen. Visit theministerofwellness.com under store for more information and to pre-order your signed edition of these explosive new books, or click the pinned comment section or call or text 888-847-8026, 888-847-8026, theministerofwellness.com. Both books will be available for in-person purchase Saturday, September 16th in Washington, D.C. for the Black Health Revolution event. However, if you want a signed edition by me, you must pre-order your books this month via theministerofwellness.com. The Immune Support Emergency Package and the Black Health Disparities Package, these are now a permanent feature of our online store. No excuses now to not have what you need to quickly heal before the next pandemic, which is coming soon. The Immune Support Emergency Package gives you 50% off 7 bottles of the most important pandemic preparation herbal extract all families need. And the Health Disparities Package gives you 50% off our top 5 herbal extracts, which covers the leading causes of death in Black people. Stock is always low, so order now for immediate shipping. TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com. Call or text 888-847-8026. That's 888-847-8026. You can also click the direct links in the pinned comment section of this video.